All right, everybody, how you doing? Good evening, good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry I haven't been around in a while. Just kind of doing a little spiritual work, working on myself. So I went to go do a collective for you guys, and I went to go spill the tea on what's going on in the collective. And I found a portion of my deck as I pulled it off to shuffle that was closed off. So I went to go start shuffling on it. It gave me a tunnel and a secret. So something trapped away. And I'm only using this portion. The rest of the deck's over here. So we're just going to see what this little message is that it has inside of here. I'm not going to keep it too big or too long. But a secret. A tunnel and a secret were the first two that came off. A wooded area, talking shit, gossiping behind your back, spreading lies. Kind of figures to what I've been hearing. That's fine. And creeping, our favorite card to get. Spouse or partner on the bottom. Look at that. Get accomplice and partner in crime, and you have a spouse and partner on the bottom. So we start off with the tunnel, a secret, a wooden area, talking shit, gossiping, creeping, and shine, or shining, go creeping and then shine, and then that. If you notice that you have the tunnel, you have the wooden area, a light at the end of the tunnel, right? So there's been some sort of a secret that's been going on that people have been talking about when somebody's not around. Or actually, they probably were around, just creeping on the outside, watching you guys, seeing what was going on. Watching what changed, or what truths, or what things would happen, and how my presence would trigger different things inside of people. And it's kind of funny how it hits an accomplice and partner in crime and then a spouse and a partner, because if that's all the same, they're all in wooded areas too, right? You have the woods there, you have the woods there. So what's gone on inside this wooded area is what my question is. What secrets have been told inside that wooden area between people? Kind of weird to think about. Spouse or a partner, so somebody connected or not connected. And the accomplishment and partner in crime, that did come out kind of sideways. So, like I said, I'm not going to go super deep on this. It's just kind of interesting. What else do they got? We get a who's talking shit. We get a gender. Well, I don't need a drop. You guys heard that though. Who wants to drop it? Just gotta find the right card. Accident came flying out. There's the female. So the female that's accidentally talking shit. Natural disaster because they were forced to. Because they were given a gift. Kind of interesting. Cult. kind of make things a little bit crazy, I'm just gonna say. Well, kind of figured. So, it just makes me laugh. So, it's fine. I don't know who this is or what we're reading on, but either way, what we have is people that have been talking, accomplices, partners in crime, been keeping secrets and talking about things, undisclosed things. Sometimes maybe they're creeping. Sometimes that creeping, it says it was a female. When I asked for somebody who was talking shit, it's a female. It came right out. Well, it didn't come right out. Dropped a big bomb, and then a couple came out, and then the female card came out, and then the natural disaster came out, and then the gift backwards. So it's almost like they were offered something in order to talk shit or to create a disaster for somebody. Then you have Colt on the bottom. More light, more hidden things off in the shadow or the light. Saying they got photographic proof of an affair. Or they don't have proof because I was in reverse. Yeah. Broken heart over a male. Uninterested. Interesting. Oh. That's kind of fun. Makes a person think. So somebody's trying to get something. I'm not sure how long this thing's going to be. Yeah, the Colt card came out on top of talking shit and the female. And look at, they're both black and white. Interesting. Now you got grandparents. So people from your connected past. Spouse or partner came back out again. What are they talking shit about? Trying to keep somebody quiet. About a death inside of a family. Interesting. Got unbothered. So talking shit on a death inside of those family on the bottom as I was talking about that. Mountains. Crime of passion. Oh. You guys want to talk about that? Like they don't quite want to believe it. Yep. That's fun. Either way, that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to put this out. Just because that I might just leave it as just a random card pull, and this is kind of the energy that came out with it, and you guys can kind of watch it and predetermine how you guys want to feel at it for yourself. I think that's pretty funny though. Almost like, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. You guys all saw that, groupies. So, you guys all have a good night. I'll figure out how I want to hashtag this out or how I'm even going to lay this out. Just because it's kind of an interesting thing. And all I came through to say hi. So you guys all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be live one of these nights, probably Friday night, more than likely, when I can plan it out a little better.